The following program contains violent material, strong language, and suggestive content which may not be suitable for young children. Parental discretion is advised.
Di matanggap ni Senya na meron si Pat ng mga bagay na wala siya. Naiingit siya.
As the thing really interesting.
Then why so jealous, my friend? Just accept the fact that I'm good at everything while you're not.
Naiingit siya.
Even better than you.
Today's complainant in Dexie in action came to us today to denounce about her ex-best friend's hints about her on social media. With that, the bullying of her ex-best friend also started by ranting more about her and creating fake stories to paint our complainant in bad light. The situation right now is not good, but interesting. Will the friendship be going to be completely over? What do you think, Mr. Dexie?
What can I say? Let's find out more by our complainant, Mrs. Patricia. Can you tell us more about the story?
Thank you, Mr. Dexie. Well, at first, I thought we are still okay because she still complimented and congratulated me. But later that night, Aya sent a screenshot of their conversation with her revealing me and saying hurtful things about me. I was so shocked and hurt because why did she do this to me? What did I do wrong? What did I do to make her do these things to me? I gave her a space for a while to let her anger pass and then confront her to fix things, but she didn't listen to me. She just keeps on hurting me through her words and fake stories.
That was very unfortunate of you and the friendship of you two. But I think there's a reason why she did that. Isn't that right, Mr. Dexie?
That is true. Her actions might have a reason. That is why we need to hear her side. And for that, let us call out Miss Senya to tell us about her side. Miss Senya, what can you say about her allegations?
Yeah, I admit that I'm mad, but you can't blame me with those things.
And why is that?
Yeah, because you're perfect. Everybody thinks you're perfect. And everybody loves you. And yes, I envy of what you have.
Oh, so you're envy. Is it my fault that everybody loves me and if I'm being good at things that you're not good at?
Better than you.
Then why so jealous, my friend? Just accept the fact that I'm good at everything while you're not.
Okay. Alright, let us breathe first before we continue.
Ooh, things are getting heated. While our guests are having a breather, let us first hear the opinions of our netizens. Can you tell us more about your view? You seem to have a very strong opinion on what's happening.
Thank you, Ma'am and Mr. Dexie, for having me here. For me, di matanggap ni Senya na meron si Pat na mga bagay na wala siya. Naiinggit siya kasi lahat ng atensyon na gusto niya kay Miss Pat na pupunta. She's jealous on what Miss Pat has, and that's the reason why their friendship is ruined. Miss Senya, let's just accept the fact that you're not her friend. There are a lot of people who is more deserving to be her friend, who'll be happier of what achievements she will have, and we all know that it's rare nowadays to find a friend that will support you and be happy with you all the time. That's all. Thank you very much, Mr. Dexie.
Very interesting take. A strong one. Thank you very much, Miss Hazel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dexie.
As the things are now getting really interesting, let us hear the side of their other friend who is a witness of their clash. Let us call Miss Aya for her side. Can you tell us about it, Miss Aya?
Hello, Mr. Dexie. Thank you for having me here. So yeah, it is hard for me to watch my two best friends fighting each other, so I tried to help fix this. I am so shocked and disappointed in that moment when she said hurtful things to Pat. So I asked her, what if she has a friend that hates her? And I don't know why, but I think Pat has a hunch who that friend is. So, she told me if she can read the conversation between me and Senya, and I let her since my conscience could no longer bear it.
I trusted you. You were my best friend.
You know that I'll not tolerate that kind of attitude. I once made a mistake for letting you rant and make shits on social media about our best friend. But now, I just can't let you do more worse things. If that's the friendship means to you, being jealous and envious, then I'm sorry, I don't want it.
Interesting. But I think what she had done has consequences. Am I right?
I think so too. But to confirm that, let us first call our guest attorney, Miss Jovelyn. What do you think will happen to our case today?
Yes, before I start, I want to greet all of our viewers and thank you for inviting me here. So, in that case of Miss Pat, we can call it cyberbullying because under the Republic Act 10627, it was Anti-Cyberbullying Law of 2013. It is founded for schools at the learning institutions for students. So, under the Republic Act number 10627 section 2, it was named bullying for the offended who experience fear of physical or emotional harm. It can be written, verbal, or electronics expression as long as it damages the reputations of the offended or the image or the property of the offended. It is bullying. So we can also put it in the unjust vexation. So when we say unjust vexation, it is something irritates or intimidates the offended. So in unjust vexation crime, there is a punishable imprisonment from 1 to 30 days or ranging fine to 5 pesos to 200 pesos. So now, what if Miss Pat want to increase the penalty for the accused? It is possible because under the House Bill 5718, it is a cyberbullying shall face a penalty imprisonment from between 6 months and 6 years or ranging fine 50,000 to 100,000 pesos. So it can be bought. It can be bought. It depends on the court, on the discretions of the court, something like that. Thank you.
Thank you for your legal advice, Attorney Jovelyn. How do you think we can settle this now?
I think we can let them have their own talk here, say something, and fix their friendship. So, Miss Pat, do you want to say something?
Listen, Senya, you can just tell me what's the problem, but you choose to rant on social media. That's what friends, right? But since you hurt me and you make shits on social media about me, and you damage my character, I'm sorry for letting you feel that. I'll not sue, but I can forgive you.
I'm sorry for you doing things that you don't deserve. Yes, I'm jealous. Because you're good at things that I'm not good at. And I just can't accept that you have the things that I wanted. And I understand Aya for letting you read our conversations. I'm too much, and I didn't listen to her. I didn't listen to everybody, and I let myself feel jealous of you, even though I knew that I shouldn't. I'm now realizing my mistakes, and I understand if you can't forgive me, and I can't blame you. I'm really sorry.
Just remember that you can tell us if you want to continue filing the case against her.
No, I will not. I'm not ready to forgive her for now, but yeah, I think soon. I'll just make myself heal, and I'm sorry, Senya, but I can't be friend with you anymore. Let's just be casual. It's not my loss. It's yours.
Alright, I think we're settled now. What do you think, Mr. Dexie?
I'm so glad that everything is settled now. Thank you for letting us hear about your case.
Thank you so much for having us here and for helping us clear some things, Mr. Dexie.
I think we are now settled. Another case closed for today.
A successful case today. Hope to help you more in the future. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Our next program is the Daily News.
So, based on my role in the play, I've learned that in every situation, you need to be neutral. I mean, you need to hear the story of both sides so you can have your judgment and there is no bias. And as a student, you don't need to feel jealous or envious, especially to your friend, because it will just ruin your friendship. Just be happy and support them all the time. You don't need to feel jealous and envious because they are good at things that you are not good at. Just always remember that you have also the things that you are good at while they're not. And, we have our own talent and skills So just cherish it, and you don't need to feel jealous. That's all. Thank you.
So for me, I learned from the video that we made is that we should not bully or we should not damage reputations of someone just because we are jealous of them. Instead, we should value the things that we have because it is something that makes us stronger and makes us confidence. That's it.
The lesson that I learned from this story or roleplay that we did is that the reason why we struggle with insecurities is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlights. So we better be contented and be happy with someone else's achievements. Also, I learned that you cannot please everyone to like you. Instead, be yourself, don't doubt your worth, and keep on shining like you do.
So, hello guys. So, what I learned about our roleplay is that cyberbullying is not just a minor case that we can simply ignore, because cyberbullying, it can also affect mentality or mental health of one person, or it can even destroy one's life. So avoid bullying someone, either cyber or in physical or in any form. Either cyber or in physical or in any form.
I learned about this roleplay that never be envious with someone's success. Instead, be happy for them and congratulate them. Also, you can approach them and ask some tips and advice that you can use as a guide so that you can be successful too and you can have some same achievement that they have. But we need to remember that if we want to have achievement in our life, or if we want to be successful someday, we need to fix ourselves first. We need to fix our attitude towards others, and we need to have a positive mindset.